BKS presents You Can Draw with Stef Wilson and Kerry Ann.
So, there we go. Okay, I think we got everything in the pad that we need to get. So, forgive me if this is a little strange to do. All right, what we're going to do is draw a Wonder Woman. Okay? So, what I want you to do is, the easiest way to do this, hello. Sorry, talking to my cat. Bring a line down like this. A little bit of an angle. And then curve it back for the face. Okay? And bring it up for the chin like this. I'm not going to show you how to draw exactly like me. First of all, it would be very counterproductive if I taught you all how to draw like me. That wouldn't make any sense at all.
We need you anymore.
Kerry said that. She's like, don't teach them how to draw exactly like you. No, but actually, I just don't want to make it too serious and sophisticated. And here's the thing, actually.
Do you think your work is serious and sophisticated?
No, probably not. Probably the wrong analogy. So draw a straight line across, bend it a little for her crown. Okay? I think it went a little far, actually. No, that's actually fine. Okay, and let's do that because it's going to help us position things. Let's go straight up. Draw up to a point like that, like you're going to do a triangle. Now bring it back to the end of where you ended your line there. Okay? Oops.
Did you tell people what we were doing?
Oh, did I mention what we were drawing? We're drawing Wonder Woman. Did I forget to tell her? Sorry about that, guys.
No.
I actually messaged him for somebody else the other day. And something about, I'm sorry, we're drawing an eye. And here I'm talking to Heath. Go up at an angle, come up to the side of her face. Come straight down and give it a little curve to round it out. Okay? And,
It is here.
hey, Jay. All right, let's give her an eyelash. Just come right off the top of that. Go straight out and swing it up. A little curl. Nothing sophisticated. Now let's put the pupil in the eye. Just put a circle in there. Go straight up. As if the circle's getting cut off. As if this was a very large circle. Just cut it off like that. Repeat that exact same curve. Halfway up. And then put a line. Okay? Now let's put an eye on the other side. Where am I going to put that eye? All right, right around here in the face. So what you're going to do is you're going to find the point where that eye ended, and that'll be your bottom line over here. And I'm sorry if it's a little wonky, but no, I understand you. We're going to go straight up like that. And it's okay if it's a little wonky. Mine's a little wonky because I'm drawing at a really bad angle. Okay? So it's all good. Doesn't have to be perfect. In fact, somebody was saying, why don't you draw like Bugs Bunny or something? We're going to do her eye now. All right? Big circle again. Imagine a big circle, much bigger than her eye. It gets cut off by the top and the bottom of her eye. And then repeat that line again. Don't go all the way. Okay? And then give it a little circle. Okay? And again, most of this is because I'm at a bad angle, so I'm not going to get it perfect. So it's okay if you don't get it perfect. Draw a little eyelash, like we did on the other side. Draw an eyebrow like this. Okay? Draw an eyebrow on this side. Let's give her a nose. Okay? My chin, I think, is a little off, but that's all right. It'll work. Okay? Now let's give her a surprised look. Okay? So you're just going to swoop up like that, and then swoop up like that. Okay, it's kind of more like anime-ish kind of mouth because, no lips and stuff like that. Oh, that face is a little fat on this side, but that's okay. Now we're going to do hair. So we're going to come down straight down because her hair falls over her crown, okay? So come straight down with her hair like that. On this side, let's go a little bit wider out on that side. And we'll kind of go along the crown here, but cut back in. Because that's where her hair is parted. Okay? And then we're going to go this. And again, kind of like the crown, but on this side we're going to actually swing it around that way. And here we can do this. Okay? Because that's where the crown is going underneath her hair. Now to do the star, like that, like that, like that. Same way you learned in school. Later, Ed. Have a great night, man.
Bye, Ed.
Then just erase the middle. It's the same way you drew stars in school, but just erase the middle. All right, to get rid of the cross lines. All right, so let's put a neck right under the corner of the chin there. All right. Oh, my lines are terrible when I'm drawing this way. Can you guys still see? You guys can still see. Okay. Let me move the phone down a bit because we're done with the top. And I want you to see where we're going. Wait, let me move this. Okay. Where we're going with the rest of it. So, all we have to do is position everything. So, over here, we're going to put a shoulder in. Okay? Just come around and go like that. And over on this side, we're going to come down for her chest and her belly. Okay? No comments, Russell. So, come over for that little top that she wears, and then do another circle like that. Okay? Then here, we bring that down, because it's kind of like a, what do they call it? It's almost like a camisole. Corset top. So you bring the arm down here. And let's bring this line down. Oh, that was good. What we're going to do is a forearm. So, do this, do that, and do that. Does that make sense? Come across, down, and around. Hi, Penny. And there is her bracer, the bottom of her bracer. Okay? Time?
9:39.
Oh, plenty of time. Okay. Here comes the fat fingers, guys. Ready? Do a finger. You just go this way. Russell, watch it. Do a finger like this, straight out. It's really just going up and out. Okay? And then here you want to do the thumb. The thumb goes in an opposite direction like this. I know that's not an easy shape. You're not going to get it 100%. That's fine. Just bring it down a little bit of a crescent and back over. Okay? Now, there are other fingers on the hand. You don't have to draw each of them in there. It would look really strange like that because her hand is going sideways. So all you're doing is representing where the other fingers are. Okay? All right. I'm going to bring this line, give it a little bit of curve. Okay? And bring it down for the rest of her. I don't know if that's, I think it's a different color on her outfit, isn't it? All right, so let's bring that down and make that 2 cups because, oh, this one's really horrible though. Because her outfit has 2 things like that where the gold things are. So let's give it some of those shapes. You're just doing it representational. So just put 2 little swoops in there. Okay, it doesn't have to be perfect. That's the gold. I'm doing the classic costume. I mean, I know she has that new Amazon costume and stuff.
No, this is the Wonder Woman we remember.
This is the old school Wonder Woman. Very simple Wonder Woman. And what you're going to do is draw a W. Because that is her belt buckle. Now, it's actually a Wonder Woman belt buckle. So there's 2 W's. So just draw that representation of a W inside a W. And give her a belt right across. Let's put a forearm bracelet right here. Okay? Because her shoulder will be right there. So you now know where the shoulder is going to go because of where you put the forearm. I do that a lot. I'll do that. I'll finalize where the hand or the arm is going to go. And that's going to tell me where her shoulder lines up to. Same thing. On this side, we're going to do fingers again. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's really just the inference of them. Not a lot of detail. People know that those fingers are going to be there, so any representation of them will work. Because they're already filling it in with their mind. Let's fill out her hair so we can come down to the rest of her body, okay? So we're just gonna swoop her hair down around that way. And on this side, let's have a little fun. Let's turn this up as a curl this way. And back into the hair. I really did a terrible job with her chin there, didn't I? Oh, yeah. Let's bring that in. I don't think I've ever had one.
Taco sounds gross.
I don't know. Yeah, I can see what almost any other pudding. Okay. So let's give her a skirt. Let's just give her a basic skirt because this is PG-13, okay? So let's give her a skirt, put little zigzags on it. Because you know it has that Amazon armor ruffle or something like that going on. You can even do that if you want. Put little ridges in there, right from each point. All right, this is where it's going to get a little interesting, okay? So let's bring her leg around this way. Okay, so she's kind of stepping forward. So you're just going to come down with a line on this side and come down with a line on that side. What you do is a little kneecap, just a little notch. Again, it's suggestive of a kneecap. I'm going to run out of space on this page. Let's see if we can make it. I'm playing that out very well. Oh, I think it... Yeah, I think it'll fit. So this is a shin, okay? And this would be a calf, okay? I'm really off. I hope the angle's right. Can you guys see? I hope you guys are getting it straighter than I am. I'm coming down diagonally towards the page. All right, let's just give her a little heel because we're running out of page here anyway. And besides, oops, I went right off the page. You guys probably can't even see what I'm doing. All right. So I'm running out of paper. Hopefully you didn't go that far down. And let's bring that up here to make a boot and give her a little heel, okay? Wow, that leg is terrible, but that's okay. It's because I ran out of room.
It's not as bad as mine, so don't feel bad.
Your leg could probably be a little bit longer. I just ran out of room. Let's put a boot in there. Okay, it's getting really tricky angle, but let's do the other leg. Bring two lines like this, but match them more, so they're coming together a little bit more. Because what we're going to do is look at the front of her leg. This is kind of the side of her leg. This is going to be the front of her leg. So bring that out this way, and bring that out this way. Basically repeating, oops, I got a pencil on there. Basically repeating the shape that's up here, but in smaller down here. Then to do a foot facing this way, what you're doing is the arch of the foot here, down to the front of it like that, up, okay, so arch of the foot, down, boot, this is the foot, the front of the boot, if you can imagine it there, then back up for the ankle into there. Oops, a little severe there, but you get the idea. And then this becomes a boot. Okay.
Mine's got cankles.
Mine is just really short. Something happened with the calf because I think I ran out of paper. So trust me, guys, mine's just as bad because I really came down the page on that. Okay? So hopefully your proportions are a little better because you didn't run out of paper. And I guess the waist could be a little smaller. Okay. Again, it's tough when I'm looking at it sideways. It starts to make more sense to me when I'm looking at it. Now, somebody had asked, I think it was you, Kerry, wasn't you?
I don't know, what did I ask?
About me drawing a character. And we can certainly do that.
Yeah, I said I wanted to do a kitty cat and I got outvoted.
Not kitty cat. You said a character, I thought. A cartoon character.
Yeah, a cartoon character, yeah.
Okay, so we can definitely do that one week, and I'll look for a cartoon character that I think will be easier to draw. Because here's the problem. You know it's Wonder Woman because of her costume. Look, you can give her a little more flair on her skirt if you want. You know it's Wonder Woman because of her costume. When we drew a shark, you knew it was a shark. It looks like a shark. So we drew a shark. That's easy. We just drew Wonder Woman. Now there's all different versions. If you want, here's something I always do. Give her a little eyeliner. Brings out her eyes. What time is it?
9:48.
Okay.
Got a few minutes.
So let's play around with it a bit while we have a few minutes, okay? I'm gonna give her a little eyeliner. All right. Let's do a little coloring in there.
Doesn't she have like stars on her costume too or something? Or is it just, I don't remember the old costume.
She had a bodysuit that had stars on the bottom of the costume. But we gave her a skirt, so.
Oh, right, because it's not the bodysuit, right?
So, anyway, so as far as drawing a cartoon character, here's the problem. If you want to draw Bugs Bunny one time, we can do Bugs Bunny. But you have to get Bugs Bunny exactly right, or it doesn't look like Bugs Bunny. Does that make sense? In other words, when I was drawing Roger Rabbit, the first time I drew Roger Rabbit for a Jessica commission, I had a reference image, and I was working off of it. And for some reason, I just couldn't get his face the right shape, because he has a really bizarre shaped face, Roger Rabbit. Well, until I got it right, it didn't look like Roger Rabbit. It just looked like a rabbit. And it took me a bunch of tries to get it right. So I kind of steer away from encouraging people to draw known figures. Like, don't go out and try and draw Elmer Fudd. His nose and his chin and everything, Mel Blanc drew it really quickly, but it's going to take you a while because he drew it over and over and over again, so it was very familiar to him. So every time he drew Elmer Fudd, it came out like Elmer Fudd. The first time you try to draw a character like Bugs Bunny or something like that, it is not going to come out the way the creator did it. And the problem is, you'll recognize that immediately, and it's very frustrating. It's discouraging because you're trying to draw somebody else's drawing in their style, and it doesn't come natural to you like it did to them. So it's very challenging. So I tend to steer away from doing something. You can draw Darth Vader because he's basically a helmet and a cape and everything, and we can do that. But if we pick a named character, even say, I was thinking about Pinky and the Brain. I love both of those characters. But you have to get them to look like Pinky and the Brain, or they're just two mice. So, okay. So ignore the legs are shorter because I ran out of paper. But that's your basic Wonder Woman.
Thank you so much for drawing and watching with us. Please like, comment, and share if you had fun.